Good morning.
Namaskar, namaste. Do we have ladies in the room? Okay, very good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm really delighted to speak to you today. I would like to speak about the manufacturing triangle. And to tell the truth, I'm very happy to be here in India and for more than 1.5 years, because it's really exciting what we do. It's really interesting also to manage the change, what is ongoing in our manufacturing world, let me say. And before I start my presentation, I would tell you a short story. As I have been transferred from the technical function, which was a corporate research and development in Bosch internal service provider, to the manufacturing, to the production in 1998, so then almost 18 years ago or so. My former boss welcomed me and he said, Mr. Wolf, production is about a triangle. It's quality, cost, delivery. As long as you succeed within this triangle, world is okay for you. And I thought, okay, very good. It's very simple and I can manage it. Happy to be here. And within a very short time, I have learned I was wrong. A, it was not easy. And B, cost, delivery, quality, these are the results. But this is only one side of the coin. The second side of the coin are the enablers. And we have to look into the enablers, like people, like strategy, like vision, like processes, and so on, in order to succeed. And in the middle of this, we have something special, which I would like to speak to you, which makes us, in a highly competitive world, in a changing world, sustainably successful, which is excellence. So, and in our world, we have to manage change, and we have to understand these changes, and that's why I would like to start my presentation with a short video which shows you which is ahead of us. And this is not only valid for automotive business, I think it's valid for global business, and it's valid especially for our business or markets which we are in.
The world is at a crossroads. Climate change is real. Air pollution has reached threatening levels. The level of urbanization is increasing. Basic resources are scarce and scattered. Man-made environmental problems are leading us to an ecological collapse. We need to face this challenge. At the moment we take measures and adopt new and stricter guidelines to reduce greenhouse emissions, we focus on renewable energies and intelligent storage capacities. Unlimited natural power sources enable cost-efficient hydrogen production. Synthetic e-fuels make us independent from fossil fuels. Human mobility is about to be reinvented. The use of alternative drive technologies is increasing, leading to diverse powertrain solutions and offering a new range of opportunities. Connectivity links up new players in the mobility market, and all of this is happening very fast. If we want to be a part of this change, we need to accept the challenge, understand the technological trends, and use the power of will to find a new approach. Be the chance. Be the change.
Now the question which comes up is, are we prepared for this change? Are we prepared for the bigger picture? And are we prepared to jump from the smaller fish tank into the bigger fish tank? And that's why I have divided my presentation into 3 parts. First of all, I would like to speak about the change. Where does it come from and what does it mean for our business? Second will be a little bit more focus on the 3 nodes of the triangle. Actually, the 2 nodes. 1 node I will not talk about because this would exceed the time. And then what is the solution for that? It's driving excellence on a daily basis. So now let's start with this issue, VUCA. Have you ever heard this word VUCA? So I think if you Google VUCA today, you will find thousands of hits. VUCA is volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. And this is our world, and VUCA, we all live in a VUCA world, and it's not valid for tomorrow, it's valid already today. And I can remember a couple of weeks ago, I have attended a meeting with some other external companies. And we have discussed what do we need in order to succeed in our business field. And I said, okay, we need higher volumes, we need more stability, and we need higher prices. Okay, I said higher prices I will not comment due to compliance issues. But I told them, okay, I have good news for you. A, stability will never come back, and B, higher volumes, that's up to us, whether we are able to manage the VUCA world. Now, where does it come from in our business? So in here you can see volatility. Let me see some examples. Where does it come from? First is the product life cycles of our products are being shortened or are shortening dramatically. In our Bangalore plant, we have producing for more than 80 years the A-pump. The so-called A-pump, this is a component for diesel injection system for tractors as well as for off-highway applications for more than 80 years. The former plant manager in 2015, it was a German guy, an expat, he told me at his farewell party, Mr. Wolf, A-pump will never die. It will live forever. Now I have my doubts. The next generation, which we will be producing in the next couple of years, is common rail pump CP4, which is BS6 capable, and which delivers a pressure 2,000 bar and above. We will not be producing for 80 years. I'm absolutely sure, and we need to be prepared for this change. Next one, and this is an issue which we need to understand in our business. These are some local influences, and the Indian economy at least is partially depending on the monsoon, on climate. If monsoon is good, farmers buy tractors. If farmers buy tractors, our customers, they buy A-pumps from us, and then we are all successful. If monsoon is bad, we all suffer. So this we need to understand, and we need to come up with some solutions, flexibility, agility, and so on, and listening to the customers. Next point is uncertainty. Where does uncertainty come from? It comes from social behavior, new cooperation, usage of all these social networks, information, and so on, and know-how is available around the globe within milliseconds, and so on. And we need to understand that also the public perception of technology is changing dramatically. And you all know what happened last year with the diesel ban in Delhi and so on. And that's why the government has decided to leapfrog from the Bharat Stage 4, which will be introduced in April 2017, to Bharat Stage 6 within 3.5 years. In Germany, it has taken 8 years to do something. That means we just have half of the time to do it in India, and it's really a challenge, and this is also uncertainty. Next is also safety legislation on the roads, ABS. ABS for two-wheelers. We need to understand the market here, and we need to come up with affordable solutions. Next point is complexity. In the past, world was perfect. We have produced hydraulic components and sensors. Customers have mounted it, and everything was okay. In future, we need to understand that many of these functions will be supported, or additional functions will come to that by software. And at the time being, 20 billion devices worldwide are connected. That means 3 times the population of the world is connected via the IoT, the Internet of Things and Services. And in 2020, we expect 50 billion devices to be connected. So in this case, it means people talk to machines, machines talk to people. That's a conventional way, but also machines talk to machines. So, and here we need to understand that this increases the complexity of our business, of our products, of our production lines as well. Ambiguity, last but not least. So now, I was invited sometimes this year, or many times, as a speaker for some smart manufacturing conferences in India. And many people told or stated, okay, now we are really concerned because higher automation, smart manufacturing will lead to job losses, to a higher unemployment. And the ambiguity is yes and no. This will lead to less unskilled or low-skilled jobs, but the need, a higher need, or very high need in future for high-skilled jobs. So it means it's up to us whether this will lead to higher competitiveness and to higher employment or to less employment. And this is the VUCA world which we live in. Now, what does it mean for our manufacturing triangle? And here, this is a manufacturing triangle consisting of quality, cost, delivery. Deliberately, the order is first quality, quality first, then cost, delivery. And in the middle of that, you have excellence, and excellence, functional excellence, operational excellence is the key to success, for sustainable success in our business. So now, I would like to share you also some Bosch views. I know that not each and everything what I will show you is, let me say, you can copy and paste. But I think I would be happy if you could take some of these hints, of these comments and so on, these approaches, in order to implement it also in your business fields and in your factories. Now, let's go first to quality. Quality is the most decisive factor for sustainable success and competitiveness. And the quality perception of our customers and of the public has changed dramatically in the last couple of years. In the past, we have been talking about affordable quality and acceptable quality. That's still valid today. But what does it mean, acceptable quality? This means 0 defects. So, and perhaps some of you flew in the last couple of days or weeks, Indigo or whatever, and perhaps you have heard an announcement before the flight has launched, and so on. They said, okay, if you are equipped with a mobile phone of this and this brand, please switch it off, or some of these airliners or let me say aircraft or companies, they have even permitted to take or prohibited to take these mobile phones with you. So this is a perception of quality, and it develops very, very rapidly. And you see it here. Present quality is future business, and quality is a key element in defining long-term relationship with supplier and so on in business. So now, almost 1 year ago, we had a discussion internally. We have caused, unfortunately, a quality incident at one of our customers. And one of our quality guys, he went to the customer and said, dear customer, okay, but we deliver low cost, and that's why that's low quality. And we need to get rid of this mindset. So I told this guy, okay, next time when you state something like this, you have really a huge trouble with me. So we need to understand that poor quality means high costs. The cost of only one single incident, which we caused at the customer, is a 6-digit rupee value, just for bureaucracy and all to deal with all this, let me say, reportings and so on, without considering any recalls from the field and so on. That means it's very important to say this is no more valid. Poor quality is high cost, and good quality is low cost. And now you can argue and say, but I have to implement a lot of firewalls, of additional checks, and so on. And you're right. If this is the quality understanding, then we must be aware, yes, quality is costly. So, but it's wrong. Then we test quality or we check quality and we don't produce quality. The understanding must be we need to look into our processes and to have robust processes and stable and robust product designs. And this is a much more, let me say, difficult task. That's why it's very important here to convey this message into the entire organization. And look, one of my favorite questions when I go to one of my 18 manufacturing plants here in India is, please, and you do some open house sessions, and I ask, okay, please, all the quality guys here in this room, please raise your hand. And then almost 50–60% of the people that raise their hands, and I said, now I'm disappointed, because everyone in the organization is a quality guy. Everyone is responsible for quality, from the security guards to the shop floor people, to the plant management, to the controllers. Everyone is responsible for quality. And this shows very impressively, what does it mean? Catch the problems as long as they are still small. A quality complaint or problem at a supplier costs 100 rupees. So in our assembly line, it costs 15,000 rupees or more. At the customer, and I'm talking, for example, in the automotive business, it costs 150,000 rupees. In the field, 2 million rupees and more. So that means it's a very good idea to do it proactively and preventively. And I'm not talking just about firewalls and something like this. Now, let's come how we do it. So the first is mindset quality. We have looked into